Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. Scorpio, we're going to see what messages the divine has for you in this reading. I always remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. If you could, remember to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your ascendant sign. By doing that, you get more information about what is currently going on, okay? So we have your cards on the table. I'm just going to grab some tarot cards as well. As I'm grabbing your tarot cards, I want to remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be present as I'm doing this reading so that you can get your own personal message, okay? When you allow your intuition to be present, it just strengthens your own intuitive muscles, and it is really important, okay? So we have your cards that are on the table, and we need to talk about some things that are here, okay? Because there's a feeling that is on the cards where you feel like this, okay? So for some of you, you are just feeling a lot of anger. And this anger, maybe it's not coming up just yet, but you can sense it, you can feel it. It is like brewing under the surface. And it just takes that little one thing that is just going to make you feel like you're going to explode. The divine is asking you to address these feelings where you feel that fire that is burning within. Even though you might be trying not to acknowledge that feeling, the divine is saying if it is there for a reason. And just turning a blind eye to it is not helping you. This is that situation where you are being asked to really be careful, because by ignoring that feeling, this is the warning where the divine wants you to know that something so small could just bang, trigger you, and you could just act completely out of character because of something that has been brewing for some time, and this energy wasn't being addressed. So there was just like what I'm hearing from my guides, that warning that is here, that when you're feeling that pressure, for some of you really feel, I can even feel my body getting hot, like you're a pressure cooker and there's just so much that is going on, and it was just going to take something so small to trigger you, like I said, to acting completely out of character. This feeling, sit with it, acknowledge it, make it known that you know that feeling is there. Make it known to that feeling that it is heard, and you are not just going to keep on pretending that everything is okay when it's not. So for some of you, you're going to go and find someone you can speak to. For some of you, you're going to go and get some counseling. For some of you, this could just be that energy where you need to go out in nature to ground this energy so that it can be released back into the earth. Whatever is happening, find ways of allowing this pressure cooker that is almost ready to explode to be dealt with. Because from what I'm feeling and what I'm feeling in my body, there could be a situation that could just happen, that could just be so explosive, that could change the course of your life, and we do not want that. That alarm bell is ringing for a reason, okay? So what is happening right now? So for some of you, there is that feeling, like I said, where there is pressure that is here. For some of you, that pressure almost feels like this feeling that is here. This pressure has been building for a long time. And for some of you, you're starting to acknowledge that pressure. You're starting to sit with that energy that is here. And you're asking questions. So like I said, maybe some of you are going out into nature so that you can just be alone with your emotions and your feelings, because it feels like you are almost at that threshold. And this threshold could happen where the energy is uncontrolled and it is explosive. It could happen in a way where you go out for a walk, you see why you are feeling like this, or I'm feeling like this because I feel that someone is shady, someone is that snake, someone is backbiting, gossiping about me, and it's making me angry because I have been turning a blind eye for a long time. And in turning a blind eye, that energy hasn't been released. It has just been pent up in your body and is building up and building up and building up. For some of you, whatever is happening, maybe you're experiencing that someone has been stealing from you, your valuable goods, money, whatever it is. There could just be the theft. And like I said, it could be someone that you already know in your family coming in and helping themselves to your possessions. And you have been turning a blind eye because it is, I don't know, your sibling, your parents, whoever. But deep down, it's making you angry and you must face up to this situation. So for some of you, you're going through that initiation, right? It's a rite of passage and you're about to cross the threshold. And this crossing of the threshold is going to happen in two ways. In an explosive way, or in a way that you see that, yes, there are some people that you need to acknowledge that they're shady, that they're snakes, and they need to be loved from a distance. They need to be removed far, far away from you, because that energy is going to follow you everywhere that you go until you address it. Okay, so for some of you, the divine is saying that, listen, some of you are saying that, if I distance myself from my family, if I distance myself from my friends, even though they're shady, even though they're backstabbers, I don't want to be alone. So I'll just rather have them in my life. And the divine is saying, no, negative energy is negative energy. It doesn't matter who it's coming from. It's going to hurt you all the same. All right. So whatever is happening right now, the divine is saying to you that, listen, currently as we speak, there is that beautiful gatherings of souls, like your soul tribe. So when you find people you resonate with, when you find people you vibe with, you're going to see that your soul family, you're going to see that there is people who support you. So as you are removing these negative energies that I hear, these toxic people that I hear, they are going to be replaced with a better energy. When you keep these people in your life, they're taking up space. And they're not allowing something new to come in its place. So we have our card that is saying that it is all coming together. Your soul tribe. There's like that great gathering that is here. So remember we spoke about thieves. Remember we spoke about shady characters, snakes. Well, the tarot card that you have received is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is not exactly a happy type of card. The Seven of Swords brings about that energy of deception. It brings about that energy of someone either breaking into your home and stealing your possessions. So again, there could just be people that you trust, but those people are no good. This energy could also play out in this way. You are being allowed to be told, to be warned, to be given a heads up, to say, lock your doors, to say, take safety really seriously. At night, it doesn't matter if it's hot, it doesn't matter. Make sure the windows are closed. Make sure that your possessions are safe. Not only that, when you're online, make sure that your passwords, everything is watertight. Because we have this energy of deception that is really strong. So you could see that if you are just using the same passwords everywhere, you wake up one morning, someone has gained access to your bank account, someone has gained access to whatever, and now you are going to have to be dealing with these energies of the Seven of Swords. So the divine wants you to give you that heads up to say there is just deceptive energies that are here. Okay, so make sure that you address them. Make sure that you are changing your passwords. Make sure you're taking security really, really seriously. Because when you do, and this energy is addressed, look at what's waiting for you the other side. You're going to be journeying through those energies and you're coming out feeling safe, feeling like you just avoided a big situation that many people could find themselves having to deal with. So for you, again, you are being asked to have that moment of quietness, going out for a walk, going out for, a swim, going out for a long drive, going and doing something that just puts you in a position of peace and quiet and connecting to the divine. you're being asked to be the hermit. You're being asked to be in that state of isolation, searching for truth so that you can see the truth for what it is. Because some of you, you are not even seeing the snakes that are right next to you, because they're disguised as family. They are disguised as your partner. They are disguised as your children, whatever. So as you're stepping into the hermit mode, this is when you can see truth for what it really is. Your eyes are starting to get opened. So you are going to be in that energy of saying, you know, I'm just going to go out alone for a while. Please do not disturb me. You're stepping into this energy. You're connecting to the divine. You're allowing your intuition to be present. By allowing your intuition to be present, it is going to be speaking to you, and you're going to be getting some important messages that are going to allow you to avoid this energy that is very, very present. Okay, so we have explosive energies that are on the table because of frustration, because maybe you listen to this reading, okay, you were given that warning, you're given that heads up, and you just thought, oh, never mind, I'll take care of my passwords another time. And then you wake up, something has happened, and now you're in this energy of feeling really frustrated because you're going to have to go and clean up the mess from whatever has happened here. Okay, so we have deception that is on the cards. We have our energies here of the snakes in the grass. We have that energy that is telling you, you need to be quiet, you need to tap in, and you need to start distancing yourself from some people and finding your soul tribe, people that you can trust, people that you can work with. You're now creating a community, that safety net around you, because it is important as you journey into the future. Why? Because you have big dreams, and the divine is wanting you to start focusing on these dreams instead of having your energy being heated up by anger, by disappointment. The divine wants you to use that energy instead to fire up your passion, to fire you up, to taking action to making your dreams come true. So whatever your dreams are, the divine is saying that you can very much start making them come a reality. And this is why it is important to remove all the snakes, to remove all the backstabbers, to make sure that your security is really important to you, because you're going to see that your dreams will start coming true. And you cannot be in that energy where now you're going to court because you did something. We need you in a stable state of mind. So we need you really grounded, because you are on the threshold of making your dreams come true. So it is really important not to get derailed now at the last hour, at the last moment. You're about to make amazing, amazing breakthroughs. Like you saw, you are on the threshold of greatness. You are on the threshold. And this is always the time when things always go wrong in a big way. Why do they go wrong in a big way? Because people are not paying attention to the energies that they are feeling. But for you, lucky you, you are being told, hey, here's a warning. Your energy, you're feeling frustrated, you feel like you're at that boiling point. Take care of that. We don't want an explosion of your emotions and make a mess everywhere. Also, security online is important, so make sure you're taking care of that too. So you have been given that warning that is here. Go and do whatever it is that you need to do. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know what to do, and I'm going to see you in my next reading. It's a goodbye for me.